Hey guys, I did get really busy over the weekend with family and the household stuff. So I've got some videos coming with some stuff that I did get filmed, but I have to do some voiceover stuff, whatever you call it. I did the unicorn headpiece. I made one piece by adding some paper clay in the keyhole backing and then just attaching the unicorn horn. And I did a lot of cleanup, but it still needs some work, probably with a wet brush, just smoothing out some of the crinkles. But it is dry and it's ready to paint and then figure out what I want to do with her hairdo. She's going to be really cute. I really love how her face turned out. Sometimes I really get crazy in it and I do too much, but I liked it at one point and I said I'm stopping, and then I came back in and did the highlights. So you guys got to see that video. She has her bustle. Let's move the skirts out of the way. She has her bustle. Now you can, by all means, make her without the bustle. And you can change her clothes because this does untie and it comes off. I think I've already sent you that video. She's got the simplest little panties, little bloomer panties. And they are sewn on. These don't come off. But you could sew yours with some of that tiny little elastic at the waist and the legs, and that would be great. What else so far? Poo, poo, poo. The bustle is just really cute. And you can just have her with just her bustle. Because so far, I made the bustle because I wanted her to have that, sort of a little horsey look, unicorn look. You know, she's going to be a unicorn with her big ears. And I wanted to have that poofy butt, you know. Have the shape of a pony a little bit, you know. She's not going to have a tail or anything, but I just like the look of a bustle with the costuming. What else? I was wanting to say something and I knew if I didn't write it down, I would forget. It'll pop up in a later video. Just wait and see. Oh, corset. I wasn't going to make a corset, but I think I will make a small waist cincher type corset. You know, they're smaller than a regular corset. And just for some detail here. When I do her sleeves, I think I'm going to do a sheer organza or a tulle and make a puff. But it's going to be sheer, so it's going to be more like a little cloud or a mist type thing. It won't be a solid fabric, which will look heavy. I want it to look light and misty, of course. Another choice is you could put some beads and bead caps on the arm at the shoulder and just have that as the fancy instead of a sleeve. What else? There's just all sorts of things you could do. I'm just going to lay her her bustle's holding her up. Let me see. Her hair is going to be, I'm not really sure yet, but it's not going to be too much different from what I usually do. Like maybe wide at the sides with some tendrils, some locks dangling down her neck and shoulders. There's definitely going to be more than just this on her head. There will be some things at the side, sort of like some scrolls or something coming out like that. So, some things to think about. And her hair will have beadwork in it. And I just wanted to have either beadwork and embroidery on her torso fabric to maybe emulate a corset. But if I'm going to put on these really puffy skirts, I'm thinking I want a corset to kind of balance out how big these puff skirts are going to be. And I did 2 colors, 2 shades of pink. Oh, pardon me. It's been a wonderful but long weekend. One of my daughters and I really got a lot of things done around the house, and we enjoyed our work. Now I wanted the darker color underneath. Oh, everything it's tangling up. Now I wanted the darker pink under and the lighter pink over. And it's a high-low skirt, shorter in the front, longer in the back. I do need to press this with a light steam iron between pressing cloth because this stuff will melt. But I kind of want to tame it down a little bit. It'll puff back up, don't worry. But I did want that darker pink underneath. When you put it on over the bustle, it looks really cute. Let's go up a little bit there. I can't see what my camera is showing you, and I hope I'm in the shot. Okay. And this will just tie at the back. Either in a knot or in a bow, whatever you want to do. If you're making this skirt, that is. I'm just going to pin it in place for the moment. What am I pinning through? It doesn't want to go through. Okay, there it goes. But you can see the bustle kind of pushes it up. This is so much fun to play with. And I was saying I wanted it to be like a puff, like a berry, but I didn't do that. Turned out I wanted this. And you can see it's longer in the back to help go over the bustle and stand out with her little unicorn head. She's going to be really cute. Now I might want to trim some of the lengths off. They look pretty well balanced right now. But when I get everything together, we'll take a look and see what we want to do there. And I may even go around with a needle and thread after it's on her, and you know, tack some of the layers down to kind of tame them a little, and put an Aurora Borealis coated bead every now and then, just to give it the ethereal look of maybe dewdrops or something in the mists of her skirts. And I like the way that's gonna look. You guys should have gotten your notification email telling you about the last update I had. I can't remember what day it is. I'm not even going to try to remember that. But I uploaded a PDF with the panties template, the ear template, and the bustle template pattern pieces for you. I put it on the original Pattern Undone post that we had done 2 years ago. Is it 2 years? And the link should be in the new Pattern Undone Work Along With Me post that I did just a couple weeks ago. And I'll check that in a few minutes, and I will make sure all the links are where they should be. And if you're not getting your notifications, I don't know what to do, because then you'll miss this video. But the Patreon sends a email to you each time I post an update, so that you can get that. Get the new stuff, you know. Okay. That's about all I wanted to talk about on here right now. I did try filming over this Good Friday and Happy Saturday and Easter Sunday. And even though I don't have littles anymore to do all the celebrations and Easter egg hunts with, yeah, it was still busy. It was a beautiful weekend. Nice temperatures. It was still cool, but it wasn't freezing and it wasn't hot. And we just took the time to take care of our surroundings and fix a few things. And there was a lot to do. But we feel really good tonight. Really good and really tired. Excuse me. There we go. Now I want to play with this doll all night. I really want to finish her because I keep getting new ideas. I want to make another doll this size. Not a unicorn. But there's so many ideas for this little doll. And she doesn't even have to be a fairy, you know. If you want to make wings, make sure you look up the Crystal Fairy Wings post. Look in your content update post that I've pinned in the group on Patreon. It's the very first post when you log in. Should be anyway. And there's a list of all of the things that I have posted in the group for you guys. Now you can see I got into the brambles and lots of fun stuff. This is really tender. Really. Yeah. So I'm going to paint. I'm thinking I want her to be shiny because she's pink. I'm thinking a gold champagne maybe, and I want her horn to be white with a nice shimmer coating on it. I think I'm going to add some color to her legs and put maybe some sparkle beads down the front seam line of her lower legs. Oh, and there's a trick with lower legs. When you stuff them and get them sewn, instead of just leaving them straight, I take and manipulate a little curve into her leg, and there it looks like it's been sculpted. You can see the difference. And I've done these before, but I've moved them and wiggled them around so much that they kind of lost their shape for a minute. But yeah, you just gently but firmly curve her leg. And I like the way that looks. It's very ethereal and makes her graceful. Look how thin that little ankle is. I don't know how I turned it, so it was magic that day. Okay, I will see you guys very soon with some finishing touches and hair and everything. I may just do one big video. I don't know if my phone video editor can handle that. We'll find out. Learning new things all the time. I love you guys. I appreciate your support so much. You just don't know. We've got a lot of magical things coming up, and I hope that you follow along with everything I do this year. So, I'll see you soon. I love you. Bye.